Hello, everybody, and welcome to another episode of JFC Hollywood and Friends. I know that Julia has some updates for us since he just got home in Hollywood after an
An
adventurous
interesting week
week.
after
Yeah,
an interesting week. Yeah, no, we wanted to give a quick update to all those that have been reaching out, those that were uh, curious about what has been going on here in LA, the fires. Right now, there are two still major fires going on, the Palisades and Eaton. It looks like they are somewhat under control. So everybody in our fan club is safe, and we wanted to share with you that what we've been working on for the past few years with this fan club. It was building a community, right? Community of people that was helping each other, right? That was getting together, whatnot, and we feel that in this situation, people came together, right? Everybody was giving updates to everyone in our chat. Everybody was checking in on everyone. There were like a few of us that had to evacuate. They were hosted by other members of the fan club. So it was very very nice to see that happening, and that's what the fan club is about. Yes, we all like root for Juventus. We all like go crazy for it. Talk about it all the time, but like it's made of people that want to have a community, and the community came together. So wanted to thank everybody, and we're proud of this fan club.
Ciao, Mauro. How are you doing? Billo, you wanna give an update for why you were hosting one of the members? So thank you for thank you for your service.
No, what Giulio said was very cool. To see other people helping each other organically. There was nobody ever to ever ask for anything, and people were just volunteering to do something for others.
Yeah,
so it was very cool.
Nice seeing people coming together, in the
Yeah.
moment of need, and you always wish that you don't need these kind of things, but life sometimes happen. Okay, getting back to why we are here and why the reason that Billo is having a beer, because actually we need a lot of beers to get out. We got to talk about the last Juventus game yesterday. We tied against Atalanta. It was I think the 13, right? 13 ties, and
It's a lucky number. I heard 13.
Yeah, let's stay with that. No go past the 13.
And actually, I think, especially in the last 3 or 4 games, there is a trend started against Fiorentina, and then with Milan, like partially, and then Torino, and then Atalanta. I think we're moving the ball better. I think we are creating more chance to score. Okay, and the huge issue to me is like we are not able to put the game away. We're not able to put the game away, and we need a little bit of luck. We of course luck properly. We don't deserve to get the luck with it, but it looks like if there is like an episode that can go wrong for us, it is going wrong. But if we keep playing like we played like yesterday, I'm really not really concerned in the long period. Yes, we need to start winning some game. That's for sure. Okay, so I don't know what you guys think about that.
Giulio, you want to go first?
Yeah, I agree with you. It shows that I think the project that new management is building right now relies mainly on the hands of the coach. The coach is the leader right now. All right. So if the players follow what the coach is prepared, things will work, and otherwise we don't have somebody that is able to resolve the game when we need to, or put the game away when we need to. We lack of leaders on the pitch.
Absolutely.
And maybe that's and maybe it's a good thing. Maybe it's a good thing right now, since we're building. It's easier to build a team when it's more the whole organic playing together, just like relying on some stars. But it's also a limitation that is shown over and over. So that might be, I think, one of the main points. Then there are like some technical limitations, in particular, like in the defensive area.
Billo?
No, I had time to think about the game. For sure, I would have a different reaction if we did a minute after the game was over about what happened. Yeah, there's definitely some positive things that you see, like that players that they have more energy that you see in the pitch right now. For example, Kalulu and McKennie, they combine for the goal because they have more. You see in a couple of situations that was not the goal even before. You see like they have the energy. When you are in a good shape, you feel like you can run forward and you know where to go back because you know you can do it. So that is definitely a good sign for these key players. Other thing, I don't feel is bad luck in the matter of the fact that even if we scored the first goal of Kalulu, I think we would have the same issue we had after the first goal. I think it's a trend.
Probably.
After we score, there is the moment of adjustment for our mentally on the fact that we are winning. And now it starts to be the problem when you have like the tension of
it's like if they're scared almost to win. It was like, we're
Like
ahead.
when you're scared to make a mistake, when you not have the confidence and you feel like in any moment the mistake can happen. And I don't think it's a tactical issue too much. Of course, you can see that tactically that we drop back in the defense. But to me, is a mindset that you start
winning help winning. I think.
Yes,
I definitely agree with you. It's a great point. Honestly,
I see some nervous face when we score. Like now here we go again. We go again in the situation that we didn't close the game and we are suffering. And I thought we have suffered even more, but Atalanta scored rather quickly. And after the 1-1 we tie again, we come back in the situation that we were better. So when we are not winning, it seems like we're doing better to me.
Yeah.
Is like the kind of mood you see on the players. That's right now. Yeah.
Another issue that people was talking about, and then we have a comment from Mauro. Give me a second, Mauro. It's like, we were able to go up, okay, and it's a moment that we are getting people back from injury. Okay, because we got back Nico Gonzalez. We said Nico Gonzalez is not a bad player at all. Douglas Luiz is able to play. Okay, of course he played 90 minutes against Torino, so he cannot probably play 90 minutes against Atalanta. And it looks like Conceição should be come back on Saturday. Vlahovic, I have no idea what the guy is. Okay, and hopefully we can give Thiago Motta some the luxury of making some choices. Because and the Atalanta goes down, and what they did, they put the luxury put Bellanova, Retegui, who is the striker of the national team, Samardžić, and Zaniolo. Okay, and I forgot the fifth one, honestly. And so it's a great luxury. We took out the Thuram. Put Luis, and then we took out Nico. We put
Fagioli,
and then 10 minutes to the end, we take out Locatelli. We put Fagioli. Okay, but still, like how many times we talk about here, Billo, and it would be nice. Well, I can't wait to like starting the game with Weah and Ildiz and finish the game with Conceição and Nico. Okay, on the winger. Plus we have Mangula that doesn't even play. So it would be that would be like perfect, because actually I disagree with this comment by Mauro, because we score on a counter attack, okay, but honestly I think if you take away the first 10-15 minutes of first half, we made the game. we were the one making the game. I think Atalanta was in great issue, in trouble. They were not able. I never seen Atalanta creating so less chances like they did yesterday. So yes, our goal was a counter attack, but we created more than a chance playing the ball, play like it according to the project. That's my.
I feel like this time we actually threw away 2 points, right? It's not like the tie with Milan or with Napoli, Roma. We had 1 or 2 chances, we missed it. Like we had a lot of chances. You know, we Jesus, like there was that ball on the line. It was like Jesus, like 1 centimeter, like on the line. I mean, we literally, in a way, dominated away in Bergamo, and Bergamo has been now one of the most difficult, cities to play at. The Atalanta, one of the most difficult teams to play against. So, and we did well, right? So I think the team is there. The problem is like a lack of confidence, because you can't go ahead against Torino after 5 minutes and then end with a tie. It's impossible. That's like scientifically impossible for Juventus. The same thing with like Atalanta. You score away. There is no way you're not going to put away the game when you have another 2 chances, And same thing, you were ahead with Fiorentina. You were ahead with Lecce. Like it's lack of confidence and gross mistakes like on the field. Now, who is going to give this confidence to the players? I don't know if it's on the coach. I don't know if they just don't have it in them. I don't know if it's because we're not winning. Like you said, if you win, you keep on winning, and that maybe helps, right? And they deserve, I think, a win or 2. They deserve a win or 2. They're not that bad as everybody's saying. They're not. They're not that bad.
And then we need to consider, as we always said, that we are not that solid on the back. Because, yes, we made the
mistake. But that's the problem.
But yeah, it's so that's why we should try to score at least another goal. And it's not that we didn't try, but because actually Atalanta is down 1-0 at home, you expect them actually to attack, but that's where maybe you need like a forward play like a striker, and being able to keep the ball away for a little bit so they can breathe. And instead, and it's another goal that we play with all the defense over there. So it was like it looks like every time we get score, basically we go score with this defense that is there. It's not like we don't get the. So yeah, we are hopefully, because we got this right back from Portugal. Okay, I honestly don't know him, Alberto Costa. That's like he's a young player. He's 2003. He play right back. People said that eventually he can transition to being a center back, because he's so young and he's really tall and fast, they said. But other than that, I don't know. But it's a player that is gonna do, because like for the future, not for now. Right. We closed the deal It looks like we closed the deal for Kolomanui. That another player that honestly I don't know. I don't know you guys have seen it, but at least he's a forward, as a striker, can play like a winger. But because we need one, because at this moment we have 0. Okay, we need a center back. So, and the names are always the same. So it's Antonio Silva, Araujo. It looked like he's staying in Barcelona, and Anchko. Maybe Anchko is a player that can like unlocked in the last days on the transfer market. But that means like you have like another 2 weeks without him. Okay, and so there we are almost desperate to get like a center back.
The thing is, we keep on talking about, we're talking out like where to start, to finish con Sessanico, Gonzalez, all this stuff. The truth is, like, the people in the back have played all the games since Bremer got injured. They are the one that haven't had a break. We don't have anyone that could play instead of Kalulu or Gatti. There's no one. We look at our bench. This past game on the bench, there was Rui, Fagioli,
Luis and Bangula.
Like Rui doesn't even count. Bangula, that now just came out of the hat of Thiago Motta, was nobody till 3 months ago. Like, I mean, come on. That's the real problem. In the end, they gotta make mistakes if these people never rest. They're not. Some of them are not starters, and they ended up being starters. And considering that they were forced to be starters, actually they are overperforming. Savona is overperforming. Gatti is overperforming. Kalulu is a right back, is overperforming as a center back. Sure, they make those mistakes, but they are not the right combination even with each other. We're McKennie playing as a left back.
We have McKennie playing as everything right now. So basically,
I love McKennie.
At the moment, he's our key players in this moment of this season right now. With the way we're talking, if you tell me that 3 months ago, it would be like insane to think.
It was about to leave again.
Right now is the most important player we have because he can play anywhere and everywhere he plays, he makes
pretty solid.
Yes. Yeah,
pretty solid. My I don't understand it, and I go back to the comment I see from Mauro is why is Kopp Miners playing 90 minutes every game? I don't understand why he's not having a break.
Because
I don't understand it.
Is the player that does a lot of things that doesn't come up in the stats, that doesn't show up in TV. Example. Easy example. You know what? Look, I'm on Kopp Miners bandwagon. Okay, remember
everybody is
before we score. Okay, there is the counter attack for Atalanta where Pasalic basically is carrying the ball.
He saved the goal.
And Locatelli keep going back. Yeah, on the left there is Lookman. Okay. Pasalic didn't pass the ball to Lookman because Kopp Miners that actually took I think it was it coming from like a corner kick. Kopp Miners make all the
run. He took the corner kick.
To cover on Lookman. So how many times I see sometimes Locatelli come up and Kopp Miners cover for him. I see Savona coming up and Kopp Miners covering on the right back. Okay, so is he playing good as expected? Absolutely not. But he's doing a lot of things that doesn't show him the stats. That's my opinion, of course. Okay, and look, I see Theo Hernandez tie the game against Como, shooting, getting the ball. I don't know how a ball going on the upper on the 7. Okay, I see Coman making the perfect shot against Torino. The ball goes in the end of the goalie. So sorry, we have Edo here with us.
Edo.
We're not lucky when we're supposed to be lucky. Yes.
I join, and the first thing I hear is Matteo talking bad about Locatelli. It's incredible.
But the question is,
it's not true. Honestly, it's not true. You see,
I just said, you said Locatelli was going back.
Right, it's
first thing I heard.
Well, that's true. That's a fact. I mean,
it's a fact.
But I mean,
that's a fact. But that's not what I mean.
It's a fact.
I was just stating the fact. Like I joined, the first thing I heard was Matteo talking about Locatelli.
No, I was about to say about Kopp Miners for Motta. Probably is the Rabiot of Allegri. He's the kind of key players that you want there no matter what. And yes, we all think about Kopp Miners for the goals he scored last year and the year before for Atalanta. At the moment, he's not scoring those goals for us, that's for sure. But at the same time, he's a key player to me.
But no, my point is why he's not resting. Since we have some players that could rotate. In the midfield is the only one that has enough players to rotate.
Fagioli is not. Fagioli basically. Fagioli decide for him is not more than 3 minutes. He doesn't make it.
I don't know why, but I don't understand why.
He decided that. So we take away Fagioli. McKennie has to play as a left back most of the time and do whatever he needs to be done. Sometimes he plays as a striker. Sometimes it's so. So we have Thuram, Douglas Luiz, and Locatelli.
No, not true. Not true because you have McKennie that can play there. You can have Cambiaso on the left, Savion on the right. If you want to give him a break, you can give him a break.
But McKennie, he has to play fullback because you don't have Cambiaso. So
but he's played the last 2 games fullback, guys. Like when Kopp Miners plays every game since September. I don't know why he can have a break. I mean, Douglas Luiz could play where Cup Miners is. For example, instead of taking out Thuram or Locatelli, he could have taken
but Douglas Luiz, like Matteo said, he cannot play 2 games in a row.
No.
Oh,
No.
okay, I understand. But he has now Fagioli could play. Guys. I don't know why
at
Fagioli
90
is not
minutes,
playing.
Commander was still running. He didn't look like a dead player, but because
No,
everybody was.
no,
Everybody
no,
was.
To me,
he's slow.
to me doesn't look tired. But
Wait,
to
he
me-
looked-
he's not a fast player. He's not a fast player, but he doesn't look
But
tired.
everybody was making fun of Copanes because in the first half of 3 times we were going vertical to Copanes, and 3 times it didn't make to the ball, or actually make once, and he had but guys, but
He looks heavy.
no, okay, I understand that you're making fun of him, but actually, one of the critics of this Motta ball was we never going vertical with our striker, dude. Command showed up that if you play with a little bit of mind,
of course,
you can
he's
play.
like an intelligent player. We know. We're saying he might be tired, and he might need to rest. That's what I'm saying. Like he looks a little heavy, slow.
No. But the fact that we've been short with injuries, it affects everybody and all the rotation that we have. Because like you say, McKennie, you have to put them down, and we are short in rotation. But we coming back to Costa, even if he's not going to be a starter, he's going to give some breath to Savona. He's been playing forever.
Yeah,
Savona is another one that is performing amazing. And he's playing forever. And you need somebody sometime that they give him like 30 minutes. Every player needs that. Every team. Well, look at Atalanta. We're just talking about that. Atalanta won, tied the game because he was able to change it to fifth. One on the left, one on the right. He can change the Zaniolo. He puts the capocannoniere del campionato, and he scores. He's our worst soccer. We don't have even a striker to put as a starter, so of course.
Okay, I wanted to ask Edo, but Edo
he left.
He's frozen.
I think he's doing back and forth. I think.
Locatelli. Locatelli.
Loca. Okay. So we have a question from Mauro, and then I have a question for you guys.
That's a good question.
Okay, I don't think we are there. I think this is just gossip spreading around by.
I don't see the whole thing. We say against the.
I don't know what. I guess the coach.
No, I losing the last few words. I don't know why.
Okay.
Yeah.
To me, that's fake news, but I don't know what you guys think.
I think it's too soon for players to be against the coach. I mean, if they're who would be against the coach? We have like 15 players that they played, all of them, but Fagioli. Could be only Fagioli the one that is upset. But everybody has gotten playtime because that's all we have. The only one I can think of is Fagioli. Fagioli is not getting the time he should because he could play a little more.
You see what happened on Saturday with Fagioli? That it looked like there was a caso Fagioli, and then it happened that basically he had to come out on the social, say, no, why are you spreading shit about me? Yeah. It looked like Juventus fan right now, especially like second tier, third tier, like wannabe YouTuber, like we are actually. He's trying to spread new rumor just to get like likes, follows.
I mean, it could be.
But come on, why you had to do it? Because
it's just
me.
People
we don't have Edo.
Loca.
I mean, Mauro is giving some names here. He's talking about Dusan, Gatti, Cambiaso. Cambiaso, I don't believe it.
I agree.
I don't believe Gatti either. There was the thing of the somebody mentioned because the captain was
the Danilo thing. It was Danilo, and Danilo brought out Cambiaso and Gatti.
I mean, I don't know. I mean, maybe there is like some players that are like a little bothered about how the coach is managing what should be the Senators, because these are the Senators, Dusan, Gatti, Cambiaso, just to make you understand where we stand in terms of experience. and he's not maybe giving them the importance they feel they should have, so they talk to each other. But I don't think it's to the point where there's like problem in the locker room or anything like that. This shit happen all the time. Like it starts at
because we are not winning.
Yeah.
Right.
Exactly. Yeah, I agree.
Every Juve in every situation. Long time ago with El Neri, they will always have rumors, problems.
Yep.
It happens when you're not winning in every team. There are people that are not happy. But right now, about playing time, the only one keep complaining is Fagioli.
Yeah,
Because everybody's healthy is playing right now. So
everybody.
Yeah,
and that's to me still a mystery because Fagioli is a great player. I do not understand why he's not playing.
I don't know, guys. I don't know. I feel like documentary situation. Something.
Yeah, he's either still like back in the hole with the gambling situation, or I don't understand.
Who knows? Maybe. But but the other thing is, like, I was expecting like a Fagioli to be sold. Instead, we are January 15, and he's still with us at the end of the day. So it's the Locatelli course for Edoardo, I think, right? So since you guys mentioned it, I have a question for you. Okay.
Yeah.
Absolutely no. The goalie is not an issue. Please. I'm sorry. If you
I agree with Matteo. I'm actually like a Perin fan. I like Perin. I think he's solid. But we need to have one goalie to play consistently, and goalies need to play. Otherwise, in particular when they're young and they're not established yet.
I like them both.
Yeah.
And if you ask me, for example, Di Gregorio, Carnesecchi, I think they're very different characteristic, but right now I don't feel that Di Gregorio is less than Carnesecchi. They have different characteristic. Carnesecchi is the one he's gonna go because he's taller. He goes to make the save of the year, but is inconsistent in some other situation. With his feet, Di Gregorio is great. I would love for him to be a little more like a leader of the defense and talking to his teammates. That's for sure. That's the part that he can improve, Di Gregorio. But beside that, as a goalie, I like him. What I see, I like it a lot. I like Perin, but I like Di Gregorio better for sure.
Look, I don't like Perin. I like it as a person. I don't like Perin as a goalie. Okay, so Di Gregorio is definitely not Buffon. He's probably not even Szczesny, but he has some skills that neither Buffon did at it. So I don't know. He's not. We
got spoiled with Buffon.
Oh yeah, of course, absolutely.
All our reference about goalies is all
absolutely.
Is goal.
I agree with
goal
you.
different than every other team because he's a great.
Perin play the Coppa Italia. That's it.
Yeah. With that, I'm okay. I just would love to see again our defense to be a little more higher up. Is what I would like to see. Probably when you're tired, you tend to do that. It's a physical thing.
Look, I'm sorry, Edo, but I don't see you. So reboot whatever you have to do. I'm not like an IT person. So actually, I'm terrible with that. So the question I have for you, and before Mauro, I'm gonna actually link to the Mauro question. There was especially against the game against Torino, there was all the issue. Because we need to talk about that, about the the armband, the captain thing. Okay, so the player was mad because Koopmeiners did. To me, we don't look. If this team had a Chiellini, a Buffon, a Del Piero, a Deschamps, name every
Conte,
a Conte. Yeah. There wasn't. Yeah, it's true. You're right. Conte was a great Ferrara. I don't like Ferrara probably as a person, but probably on the pitch it was perfect, And there is no like armband issue. Okay, since we don't have a true leader in this team. Okay, and not even Danilo was a true leader to me. Okay, I like him as a player, but I don't have an issue with the armband going around, especially when he was basically doing the same with Bologna, okay? And everybody last year was saying, oh my God, look at this is a really nice open mind doing this thing. And since we are not winning, we have to criticize everything. So to me, if we were winning, and Gatti was the captain, Cambiaso was the captain, Locatelli was the captain, Combines pro play was a captain. It was not an issue. Since we're not winning, everything become an issue.
Yeah. Yeah, because we all try to figure out why it's not happening, basically.
Come on, Derek.
I don't agree with the captain thing. I don't agree at all.
With the, okay.
Yeah, to me, the captain thing, the armband, how the heck is called armband, it's something that needs to be earned. If you haven't earned as a leader, you give it for seniority. It needs to mean something at Juventus. At Juventus has always meant something, and there is to be a meaning behind it. You cannot just give it around just as like a little, okay, let's see if you now do better today with the thing. This is because I trust you. No. Koopmeiners shouldn't have had the armband. He hasn't earned it yet. He hasn't. He has been at Juventus only for 4 months. He has been playing like average. There is no reason why he should wear it. So we have like Gatti who has been a captain. We have Locatelli who has been a captain. We have Danilo on the bench, right? There was Gatti on the field. He could have played. Now Locatelli had it back. Nobody would have said anything. These are like the seniors. Are they leaders? Maybe not. They're the seniors. Fine. That's the criteria. But giving it away like this at Juventus, you take away the power, the weight of what that means in our team. It's not Bologna, it's not Spezia. In those teams, they can do whatever they want.
But you said it. Look, I don't disagree, but you said it before. We don't have a leader.
What you said?
You said it before. We don't have a leader.
Yeah, but we have people that have been there longer than others. Locatelli has been with us for 3 years.
Excuse me.
Gatti has been with us for 3 years.
To me, it's wrong. It's wrong picking a captain.
Yeah, but why is Cook? Why Koopmeiners? Why Koopmeiners? What's the idea?
Allegri used to do by seniority.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
Nunzio, Bobby, Manu Gamdio, and we have Edo.
Mani in alto, ragazzi. Mani in alto.
The Locatelli haters are preventing me from talking tonight.
Actually, I was defending him as a captain. Allegri was to do it as a, for seniority because he didn't have leaders either. So he said, I'm going to give it to the senior. Yes, because it's a criteria that has weight. It means you have been in this team that has history for a long time to deserve this, right? Or you are a leader. The team wants you. Can be like, we're going to turn it around so everybody's happy.
If we were winning, there is no issue.
I have a quick question. I have a quick question for Edoardo. Since he just arrived. Very easy question. Why we are not winning?
Are we allowed to curse?
Yeah, Ponte via, dai, go.
It's prime time. The kids are still awake. I cannot.
So tell me a little bit what you think about. Tell a little bit what you think about last game and what you think in general.
Atalanta should be in 10 man, yeah.
Oh, 100%. 100%. We in chat us we said that immediately. Red card.
Yeah, we are about to say
biggest red card.
Only immediately with the lead. Yeah.
No. Anyway, Edo, tell us a little bit about what you think.
I mean, I was happy, honestly. As you guys saw in the chat, I was worried that we would be struggling a lot more against Atalanta than what we did, actually. I think we played a good game.
You need to stop listening with the people that you usually listen to.
No, I'm a pessimist by nature. That doesn't...
Let him talk. Let him talk, Presidente. It was 10 seconds. Let him talk. Let him talk.
No, I mean, honestly, we did great. Because Atalanta, I think we need to move past the idea that we had of Atalanta as a sort of like a Cinderella thing. I mean, Atalanta is a great team. At home, I don't know if there's many harder teams to play in Serie A for sure. And I mean, even in Europe, they, as Milo said before, they have a very deep bench. Just look at the guys that they subbed in halfway through the second half. I mean,
dude, the guy they didn't sub in.
Yeah, like, I mean, that's impressive. So I think I got nothing to complain about other than, at some point we got to stop making stupid mistakes in like halfway in the back, because that goal was very, of all the chances that Atalanta created, that one was probably the easiest one to defend, and we just completely missed that one. But yeah, if we played all games like we played against Atalanta, we wouldn't be in this position. So I got nothing to complain about this one in particular. It's everything else that's been.
What about Torino?
I mean, Torino, the biggest difference that I saw in that game compared to the Atalanta one, look at how we came in the second half in the derby.
Yeah, the first 15 minutes of the second half.
Flat like a tire. Like we couldn't do anything. But against Atalanta, the first 10 minutes of the second half, we were actually the better team. And I was like, okay, maybe we learned the lesson there, because there is no reason why, you're playing Torino, you score, you're somehow controlled the game, and then you give up that equalizer. Was that first minute in extra time in the first half? Then you say, okay, well, you got a break, you come back in and you play like you can play.
Stop doing the tab up, because you give yourself a tab up that you don't deserve, actually. But
I'm giving it. Does that work? Okay. So that's the biggest difference. I was very happy to see that, even playing, at Atalanta, we came in the second half and we thought like, okay, we can win this thing. And yeah, I mean, again, keep playing like that and things will start, trending the right way.
Since you just got in, and Donato saying it seems like Motta don't like strong, self-minded leaders, but prefer leaders that can be led by him. But actually, I have a different opinion, but I asking you, Edo, what you think. And Mauro actually saying that, even at Bologna got rid of the character player in there, Nautovic, so that he thinks there is a pattern. I don't know what you think, since you just join us.
I mean, I don't know, like, if it's a matter of Motta's preferences or just a matter of like who we have on the roster. Like,
yeah,
even if you take Motta's out of the equation, is there a guy that you see as a natural leader in that team right now? Like the way things are going, I don't think there is. I mean, I would say Locatelli, but that's just one.
M'ammazzo questo Locatelli, m'ammazzo.
I mean, but honestly,
deve nominarlo ogni 30 secondi.
No, I mean, it's a matter of like playing, experience wearing this jersey, because the thing we all know that it's not just any other jersey, and we've seen it with Cup Miners. Like I think he's part of it is also feeling the pressure of like being a big transfer guy and just coming in with a 60 million price tag on your shoulder, and then wearing that jersey. It takes a bit of time. Bremer would have been a good one, but I cannot say Bremer because
Bremer is the player that we couldn't afford. We could lose everybody else.
Exactly. So, Bremer. I mean, you could have your 25 million.
That's really good.
Yeah. So, yeah, I mean, I cannot fault Motta for trying out, a couple different guys, but it's also true that what Julia was saying, that at some point it's got to be a matter of earning it and not just, let's try it out and see if it works. Let's see what happens next time. I'm not going to name it again, so just I'll stick with it, but I'm not going to name him.
I mean, he's the one that right now is the only one that deserves it in terms of at least consistency, how many games he's played. I mean, he's never injured. He's always giving like freaking like a lung for the team. I'll give him that for sure. Like he is always running back and forth like a crazy man.
The effort is there for sure.
I mean, so that's what I'm saying. Like we can't take that away from him. But Bremer could be like a good candidate.
Yeah, I mean, I think that going into the season, that would have been my guess, because we've seen it how we struggle as soon as he got injured. Like our defense is being up and down ever since, and you can tell that means he was
First
a
A
leader.
game, we got score 1. And it was a meaning ago because it was a 3-1 that we were up by 3-0 against PS Food.
Do
Bremen
you
goes
wanna
down.
do you wanna know an example of leadership I saw yesterday that I appreciate?
We're going there
He
right
was,
now. I'm gonna ask you right now, Mauro.
I would say Ilditz immediately after the game to say that he made a mistake, not pass the ball to Mambula, and he's a kid. So to
Yeah,
me,
but
19 years.
Ilditz is just 13 years.
no, he's a very mature.
I don't
he's
know.
a very
I don't
mature
know
kid.
if Fantacalcio or another like Fanta League give Ilditz 5 or 5.5.
They're blind.
I mean,
They're blind.
what are we
blind.
even talking about?
I'd like
There was
to
a moment. There was a moment in the game that we're not capable to leave our half. That the ball goes up and Ilditz take the ball down in the middle of 4 Atlanta players, and he gets the foul.
Yep.
He gets the foul. I don't know, guys. But then
Youngest
that,
player on the pitch.
yeah,
Younger player on the pitch. No, Ilditz to me it's something else. Like he's like
He's
sometimes-
growing. I think he's growing a lot.
he's growing a
'Cause
lot. Yeah,
He used to
it's
be
been
more
only
like,
a year, basically, guys. Huh?
he used to be a lot more, playing
Mhm.
one good game and then maybe a couple games where you don't really see
Yeah, it's
him.
being more
My
consistent.
even within the game.
Yeah, like it would score like a banger, and then
But
for
even there,
40 minutes you wouldn't see it. Now he's like consistent.
you remember we were like
Yeah.
watching the last year when they were here training last year.
Yeah, nobody
we
knew about this guy.
We see what the fuck
We're like,
is
who's
this
that
guy?
one?
Yeah, and he
Yeah.
was the only one able to put the ball in the net because no Dusan,
Yeah.
no Vlahovic, no Keane, no Milik was scoring. The only one putting the ball in the net was this kid. And then yes. And also, we have Giulio said Allegri is not the first to give to trust a young player right away. But yes, he wait the right moment. I think Allegri to push Ilditz. And don't forget that last year we had basically 3 or 4 strikers before him. So and we have only one competition. Okay, Shelby.
But now we
please,
might have a problem.
She wanna say something, Shelby. Okay.
Shelby, what do you want to say?
But okay, moving forward because we're already late, Edo, because we're waiting for you and Snowflake, Snow White, sorry, and
No.
okay.
No,
come
we
on,
play.
Costa,
No, we
Savona.
don't even know this guy who is yet. No, and Savona is super
If you
solid.
wanna give Savona a break, we can start McKennie. That I think is a perfect. I like McKennie as a right back or as a fullback. To me, that is his best role to me. So since we nobody say, so we playing on Saturday 9 a.m. Edo, you coming to watch a game with us?
Of course.
We're so lucky to. Okay, and
If you want me, I'll be there. If not, I'll stay at home.
yeah, but please say something because usually when we watch a game together, you don't say in a word that is
No,
not
no,
an
no.
animal. Okay, and
You back home?
Not yet.
Are you back? No, yeah.
and so Milan. It looks like Milan will be without Pulisic and without Morata. Morata is suspended. Pulisic exited the game against Como with probably a muscle injury, not something bad. And I think Pulisic is the best player for Milan for a while. Okay, and then yes, still they're gonna have like 4 or 5 striker available because they have like many. I think Okafor is injured actually. So
Yeah,
but
this is why it was no sell because it didn't go through because they didn't pass the medical test. Yeah,
but that's why I call this now or never because honestly, on Saturday we need to take away these 3 points. I think it's about time that something needs to go in our direction. I don't know how and why, but we need to win this game to me, in my opinion. So
I mean, we gotta make 40 points to be sort of okay. At some point, you gotta start winning. It's a lot of points.
Is 13 wins and 1 tie.
Yeah.
but okay, but the first year we Conte, we have 15 ties. Okay. Yes, of course.
Yeah,
we have like a
23
win. Okay. But we were playing only one competition, okay?
I mean,
and so
And we have Pirlo, no?
Give our we have Buffon, Chiellini, Pirlo, Del Piero, and even Marchisio, and even counting Vidal, because Vidal was a bet that year. Okay, he came out great.
Yeah.
Okay, so
What a player!
Yeah, what a player. And give our coach the looks to have some choices. Give him a striker. Give him at least he take away the alibi. Hey, you have everybody available, okay?
Is
and
Conceição
winning.
back on Saturday?
Well, I hope so.
No. Is it?
I haven't heard anything about him. So
Yeah, we have to see tomorrow when they train.
Yeah,
we have to wait until tomorrow training, and you gotta see if he goes train with the group or with the others. So we gotta wait. But no, what I was gonna say? No, you see a coach when he can make choices. Right now, he cannot choose anything. He just have to put the players on the pitch, and during the game, he doesn't even have the sub, because against Atalanta we were like empty. So we gotta. This is why probably still there, because if we will be the same points, same situation with all the players available, that would be a big problem.
Well, I mean, yes, but I think we've lost points for different reasons, to be honest. Yes, sure. That's like to judge more. Well, I mean, it's not who knows. In the end...
No, about Vlahovic. What
I'm saying, like, in the end, like, you found yourself in... more than once in that position of advantage, you haven't taken advantage of it. So that doesn't have anything to do with the short bench at that point. You know, there is a little more to it. Sure, the short bench comes in when, when I see Cambiaso making the first mistake and I say he's tired. But now he's made 3 when he hasn't really played. He's been on the bench. He's come just to play. So that there is a little more. So and Motta has made some substitutions that make sense to me in a couple of games, starting with this last one with Atalanta, or Bangula against Torino was one of the best. So yes, there are some excuses that can be made on his defense, but he also there are things that are a little bit questionable every now and then. But again, a little too soon. If we don't make it top 4, and the game with Milan, it's not an easy one. Now Milan, they are what we would like to be, where you won the Super Cup. Okay, now you won this last game, and now you feel like you're getting back in the groove, and we're not in any groove yet. Huh? Yeah, but now they come from a win. They come from a win now, right? So we haven't come from a win, only God knows in how long.
We won in 2 months.
I know, that's what I'm saying. So don't forget, they are only 3 points behind us with 1 game to play. So for them, this next game it's like everything. So it's not gonna be an easy game.
But I think we also need to start winning the easy games, because it's kind of weird, but I think we played our best games against the strongest opponents this year. With City, we played great. With Inter, we played great. With Lazio, we played a good. Yeah, I mean, at least we showed some guts.
We scored 4 goals.
Yeah, which for us is like, wait, what?
Napoli, against Napoli, we played better than them.
Against Fiorentina, we didn't play a bad game. We just played a stupid mistake. Again, one of those things that just you cannot afford to have. But it's the easy games that we just lost so many points on, the Parma, the Cagliari, the Venezia, all these games that really, no matter how good or bad you're playing, especially at home,
you gotta bring them home.
You gotta find a way to win.
That's a good question. That's a good question. What do you say, Edo?
Wait, because I cannot see half of the question.
Would you take a draw against Milan?
No, enough draws. Milan is not I mean, I understand there is some sort of like, new enthusiasm. They got the new coach and whatever. They didn't look good at all the first half against Como today. I wasn't really impressed with them in the Super Cup, honestly.
It's Wednesday, yesterday, Tuesday.
Yeah, whatever. And I'm like, okay, just win. I
agree with you.
I mean, even because at some point, just the math doesn't work.
But-
like at some point, you gotta win.
But there is a little different situation compared to the Super Cup. Now they have Leao back. Leao, when he's in shape, for us in the back, can be a big trouble.
It's true, but it's also very
Yeah,
like you never know which version of Leao you're gonna get.
No, definitely. Oh, definitely. But he's easily somebody that they can destroy. Our defense,
Oh yeah. I mean, it could.
Look, if I can take a player away from Milan, it's Pulisic.
Of course.
Having said that, of course, Leao's going to have a trick.
But we know he's not going to play. We know he's not going to play. So the one he know for Super Cup, the Super Cup was not there, was Leao. And when you see Leao, he does stuff like against Como that I don't think he has an amazing game, but the goal, I wish we had a player like that you throw the ball in front and he takes 10 meters from the other one in the back.
It looked like a small ball, bounce on the crossbar, get on the line, get on the pole, and then get out.
Yeah.
So
I want to answer to that
stop,
question.
Ed. Please stop.
I don't know why it's such a weird thing.
I want to answer that question. My answer is no, I wouldn't take a draw. And I'll tell you why. Because I'm much rather taking a loss at this point to have a slap in the face and see if they wake the fuck up. So either you lose, you wake up, or you win and you start flying a little bit. Another draw doesn't do anything. I'm much rather risking it with a loss to see what they're made of than another draw. Again, drag your defeat. Yeah, okay, but was against a direct competitor to the fourth place. We keep them at bay. I don't like that. Either win
Are
or
we playing
lose.
at home?
Yeah.
That's
Julia,
more of a reason to win.
stop knocking on the desk because the lady from downstairs is going to get upset.
True story. Yeah, Donato, you're right. Actually, they have one game less than us, 3 points away from us. So yeah, it's true that they need to play at Bologna. So it's not like a 3 points for sure from Milan, especially if Bologna keep playing like it's playing right now.
But yeah, that battle for the fourth place or the fifth place, whatever, it's going to be tight. There's not much.
Oh yeah, absolutely, especially like even because the first three Atalanta is 8 points.
8 or 9.
Yeah. And in the moment, it looked far. So and then we have we gotta play against Napoli without Kvaratskhelia. What do you think about that?
Nunes is playing well, so
Neres.
Nunes. Jesus.
No, but probably with the money they have, they might get an investment.
Now
we're always talking about De Laurentiis.
I don't know, man. 35 million is a lot.
But like it's available in January. Like I don't know.
We already took away Colomani, so one less. But
where is he, by the way? He disappeared from.
He's between Santa Barbara and Montecito. He's going up and down.
The reason they took away the post is because the deal was not completed. Okay, and then
but like, is it the first?
And Paris Saint-Germain, but since Paris Saint-Germain, no, I know it's Paris Saint-Germain didn't ask them to remove all the content, and they're right, because before posting that, they should have asked Paris Saint-Germain if they were fine with that. So, because there is some issue with our management and how we are organized internally, I think that's the issue with that.
Yeah, but I mean, it's stuff that doesn't make any sense to me.
Please, I beg you, stop listening to the people you.
No, I'm not listening. I'm just saying, like, even if that's the true reason, like, what are we talking about? Like, are we what the Pergo Crema playing in Serie D?
Milik, Jesus, I forgot about this one.
But he showed up at the J Medical today for just a checkup.
Yeah,
he was
just
walk,
fine.
So
People
was
ask me,
walking.
how are you feeling? I'm fine. Right, of course.
Getting my full salary. Like, I'm great.
Okay.
Great.
Look, I'm not going to ask you to different prediction because we haven't got one prediction right until like probably August. Okay, so we skip this
Yeah.
part. Okay.
I agree.
I see you on salary. Bill, have fun at Disneyland, I guess.
Thank you.
And Edo, you have any bad news to share with us? We have to be careful about something because you're the guys that like carry always like Mauro.
Carry what? Carry what?
No.
Uno?
No, Mauro, no. Gotta
As,
wait.
as,
Zero, dai,
as
zero,
Gottini, as Ingot said, it's 3011.
Mhm.
Let's do 3-0 this time.
I'll take the 3-0. I can take
Same.
another draw, guys. Like I can.
Right choice.
I can take another draw. Really, at least like let's have fun. Or
But then we have
the
Champions League that the next week.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then there's Champions League after that. Then we have Napoli. If I'm not mistaken. Then Champions League again.
Jesus.
Right.
Yeah, you're right.
This month it's interesting, and
then we had twice Empoli, I think, in the span of like 3 or 4 days. I think, if I'm not mistaken. One game at 3:30 a.m. I think. Meeting watch party 3:30.
We still haven't done the 3:30 a.m. So
there's always a first time.
There is always
I'm
a
down.
first time. You look like you are calling from a bathroom. I have to say, I've been thinking from the beginning. That looks like the curtain of a bathtub.
I didn't want to say that.
I can do. Is this a shower? You think? No.
Yeah, it looked like yeah. That's what I thought. The bathtub that has that freaking thing.
Next time, if you want, I'll call you from my bathroom.
Please.
Hey, it's 10 days that you're on vacation. You were like 2 days in Hollywood, 7 days in Palos Verde. Now you're in San Diego.
Edo, we started.
I have a proposal. I have a proposal. If we win Milan and Napoli, the following episode, all in the bathroom.
Deal. Well, what's the problem? Like,
I'll take it. I'll do it between just Milan.
Please make a clip about this, even with Milan. I'm pretty happy to do it.
Edo, we started, sharing little updates how the fan club all came together about the fire. I want to end again talking about the fires, but like on a kind of a funny, I don't know, worrying note about your experience, right? Please share it and share it all, like even the small ones. Go ahead.
Well, oh God, this is gonna take an hour. No, I mean,
no.
My experience, we felt like it was best to just get out of town on Tuesday night, and then
because you were
in Pasadena, and the fire got pretty much down to the 210, the freeway, and then I knocked on your door, and you took us in, and then the next day we moved again.
The next day, another fire in Hollywood. We'll evacuate it.
Something that hasn't happened in the last 16 years.
Hang on. It's not done yet. Hang on. Then
and then so we went back home for a little bit just to check on things and see how it was, and it was like smoky as hell. So we thought, okay, let's wait a few more days. So we drove down to San Diego, and on our way from Palos Verde to San Diego, there was another fire.
Another fire. They had literally left our place. My sister-in-law places 10 minutes ago. They sent me a screenshot with a fire that started 10 minutes away where they were driving. I was like, I can't believe it.
Yeah, because I was driving and I was like, no, that cannot be another fire. I mean, there's going to be the refinery.
Which was contained eventually. But
I have a question for you.
Hang on. Then he's in San Diego. The morning after, I sent him a screenshot. Another fire right outside San Diego where they were. I was like, okay, then it's your fault.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
Yes.
When you see some of you on the TG1, okay, one was a manager, one a researcher. Why didn't see like a Giuliacci?
He
declined the offer.
I declined. I don't see people
he declined the offer. He declined the offer.
was kind of like
He
disappointed.
was invited to participate, but instead he sent his lovely wife.
I'm not Evelina.
You just share
not
share the video. You just shared the video, but you didn't have the guts to send it with the audio. So
That was Giulio, but anyway, he's too humble. He would not do that.
Yeah, Donato, Eduardo is the 5-star for sure. Now we have the evidence.
hey, by the way, Eduardo, with you sharing your stories, the views gone up. So keep going.
I mean, I can go.
How many
into
millions we have right now?
I can go into our 10 minutes into Trader Joe's, Giulio and I. That was a fun
Oh
one.
yeah, that's for another time. Now it was renamed Trauma Joe's, by the way.
Yep, very.
But
Trauma.
that's
very
a story for another time.
Mamma mia.
All right.
What a time to be alive, eh?
We have a picture of them sharing a rosé. What a
Oh yeah, that was
The
a lovely
highlight.
moment.
what
The
a
highlight.
disappointing moment for all the men in the
It was a
world.
lovely. What are you talking about? It was a lovely moment.
I'm gonna start a new fire just so I can share another rosé with Giulio.
That's knock on your
no.
door right now.
Exactly. Why did you do
Okay.
it? Just because I could have a glass
Guys,
of rosé with Giulio.
I'm gonna see you on Saturday.
Yep.
Okay.
All right.
And bring I don't know. I just want to win. I don't even remember the feeling of winning a game. You know?
Cornetti. What can we bring?
What do you
Can
want?
I close with something? We were trying to arrange,
Oh.
a donation for the people that have been that have lost home. They've lost everything, right? We're looking into it. We're trying to understand what the best donation center is, or the closest to us, or the one that needs something. So if we can manage to nail down a donation center by tomorrow, we'll send out a communication to what is needed, and maybe people can bring it to the watch party. Otherwise, we will arrange in a different way. But please stay tuned. We're trying to do something for the community in that way too.
Thank you. Guys, have a good night and see you on Saturday. Billo, have fun in Gisland. And,
Forza Juve 3-0 e vaffanculo, va.
That would be a bad
that's
video. That, oh my god, that week we won 6-1 in San Siro and 2-1 in Amsterdam Arena. Okay, don't go back the memory lane because we're gonna start.
Vieri, Amoruso,
Due
Jugovic,
Vieri, uno Amoruso,
Jugovic,
due Jugovic e uno Zidane. E gol di Simone per il Milan. Bellissimo da guardare.
Zidane. C'è qualcuno che vi ricorda Zidane adesso in squadra?
Ma perché senza capelli?
All right, guys.
Perché
Dai,
senza
have a good
capelli.
one. Dai, we're gonna talk to the. Ciao, ciao.
Bye, have fun.
Bye.
Ciao.